I'm just going to go through some of the basic stuff with you that you've got to like use when you ride all the time. Like this stuff will help you like a lot, but try to take it in. And if you don't understand it or you've got any questions, you can just ask me and I'll explain it a bit better. So always remember when you're sitting on the bike or standing, you want to stay nice and central on the bike. So put the same weight to the front and the back so the bike's nicely balanced, right? So when you sit in, think about having your bum in line with the foot peg like that. You see, because then it puts the weight through the middle, and then you shift your weight with your head. So when you're going around the corner, sit there, and then you see how you can shift your weight with your head. But always remember to try and sit central. If you sit too far forward like this, you just wheel spin. And if you sit too far to the back, there's just too much weight in the bike and the front comes up like that. But if you sit nice and central, you've got a good balance, you know. It's the same as standing. When you stand, you want to try to stand and put your weight straight to the center of the bike. and that's your best chance. Again, too far forward in your wheel spin, and then too far back and the front wheel comes up. Then one of the biggest things I try to teach my guys is having your arms up like that. When you've got your elbows up like that, you engage your core and you engage your shoulder muscles so you can control the bike. You see, when you're riding like that, you've got no control in that position and your core's not engaged. So it makes a big difference when you've got your arms up, and when you go around corners, you can maneuver the bike like that. When your arms are down, there's no control in that position. And say if you get a head slap or something, in that position you actually work against yourself, where if you've got your arms up, you can control the bike. So arms up is like a really big thing that we need to work on. Keep your arms up, and then head position around the corners. You want to try to think about having the mouthpiece of your helmet in line with the handlebar pad. So get forward like that, because then you put weights in the front of the bike and the bike turns a lot easier. So try to get over the front of the bike like that, and then you've got weight over the front, and then you can turn. Okay, another big thing is looking ahead. You know, when you're walking down the street or when you're playing football or something, you're always looking ahead, aren't you? It's the same as a motocross bike. The further ahead you can look, the better it is. First of all, you can choose better lines because you can see what's coming, and your mind has a lot more time to digest what's coming towards you. You know, if you're looking down riding look at the front fender, everything comes at you so quickly, doesn't it? It just comes and you pretty much just going wherever the bike's taking you. And a lot of kids brake like really early because they're looking down, because you're not actually looking to what's coming towards you, so your brain won't let you go fast, will it? So that's why it's important to always keep looking up, always look to the next section. And also, like when you're riding rough tracks, you see when you're looking up like that, you can see where all the good lines are. You see, you can choose your lines. When you're looking down like that, you just go wherever the bike's taking you. Looking up always creates forward momentum, so you always look into the next part. You see how that creates forward momentum? So looking up is a really big thing. The next big thing is you've got to have a connection with the bike, and what I mean by that is whether you're standing or sitting, you always got to have the bike nice and tight between your legs, because if your legs are open, the bike's just going to go wherever it wants, isn't it? See, when you hold the bike nice and tight, do you see how you can take control of it? So say you're going around a corner, a left-hand turn, you want to have this knee pressing in nice and tight, and then you want to have that leg holding nice and tight, and then you see how I can move the bike. When my legs are open, you're just a passenger on the bike, you know, so it's really important to do that. And then your toe always needs to be facing towards the bike. Toe in, so you've got a nice grip. Standing up, the same. You always want to have a good connection between your legs, because if you ride like that, the bike's just going to go all over the place underneath you. Whereas if you're holding nice and tight, you see how you can control the bike. And you've got to have your toes facing in. If your toes are facing out, it's impossible to grip with your knees. You see that? Bring your toes in, and you've got a lot more control of what the bike's doing. Okay, so that's a really big thing, that is holding the bike nice and tight. And then with your arms up, you've got to, so you're connecting the bike through your knees, holding the bike tight, and then with your arms up, you've got full control of what the bike's doing then. And that's how you bring speed into your riding. When you get confident and comfortable in the bike, and you're strong in the bike, you can really work speed into what you're doing. Another thing I do is I always have one finger on the clutch and one finger on the brake. And the reason for that is I use it to balance. So you see when I'm standing up, I can balance the bike like that. If you're not like that, it makes it harder to like move the bike around. So just one finger on each, it gives you a little bit of balance. And also, if anything happens, you can feather the clutch or you can pull the brake in. You know, so instead of having to reach to it, it's always just going to be there to do that.